I think 2022 is going to be interesting from a new product introduction processes. Some of these sort of what you could call bleeding edge technology is actually, it starts to get a home in regular business. So I think, Europe in general is probably about 3 or 4 years behind the United States as far as the adoption of cloud-based security systems, particularly on the access control side of things. I think that's going to start to have a little bit more traction in 2022. The US is still far ahead, and with the money, for example, that's just been invested into Brevo, for example, in the US, that bodes well for them. I think they are going to be an absolute powerhouse on the cloud side of things, and that's going to create a reaction from European manufacturers. So that reaction is going to happen or start to happen in 2022. If it doesn't, I think the manufacturers that don't react are going to have a problem. There's going to be more adoption of Bluetooth low energy type reader credentials, as well as looking at OSDP as a communications protocol between the reader and the controller, and that's being driven by the cyber side of things. People needing and wanting to have end-to-end encryption. We've been doing an awful lot of work in that regard at TDSI. So, for example, our Guardis controller, the reader channels on that controller are quite agnostic. The way we've developed the controller, so you can hook up a Wiegand a reader using Wiegand protocol or RS485 or OSDP. You don't need to tell the controller what it's connected to. It knows, it can sense what it's connected to, and it reacts accordingly. Understanding that end users want that flexibility, they don't want to order a different product for Wiegand or OSDP or RS485. So it's just one product that does everything. There's going to be more developments, particularly within access control on the plug and play side of things, to try and make it a lot easier to put the different components together and using technology in a way that creates or allows ease of setup. Coming out of COVID, there's a shortage of people. We have a shortage of engineers in the security industry. Time is a real commodity. It's a precious commodity for our installation partners. Anything that we can do to make it easy to install our kit in as little time as possible, as easily as possible, that's going to be a key for success in 22 and beyond.